everyone, I'm here today to harvest the garlic. So I planted this garlic back in late October or so, and it's ready. So you know it's ready when it's about, there's still some green leaves on it, but a lot of it is brown. So you want to kind of try to time it correctly, because if you do it too early when it's mostly green, it's going to be very small garlic bulbs. If you do it too late when it all turns brown, and this might be a little too late for this particular one, the bulbs start to come apart, and then some of the papery skin might not be as strong, and it might actually deteriorate more quickly, so it's not as storable. You can usually use it pretty quickly if you harvest it and cook with it right away, but I want to be able to store these for the next little bit. So if you're not sure if they're ready or not, you can just dig one up and look at it, right? So you want to dig it up pretty carefully. You don't want to just pull, because that could break it. And you want to leave these tops on while it cures, which I'll talk about in a minute. So I'm just going to take my trowel. You can take a trowel or a fork and just gently get it loose and pull it up. And you just brush it off a little bit. And we've got a beautiful head of garlic. That looks fantastic. So this is the hardneck variety. So what I do is I use baking racks, right? That provide a little airflow. And I'll just start lining these up like that. And I'm gonna actually put these in my garage. So you want a spot to cure that's not sunny, not too hot, has a little bit of airflow, and in the shade. So you can put it on a porch that's shady, you can put it in your garage, anywhere like that. So I'm gonna just start harvesting these and get these laid out. And you can just knock the dirt off gently. That is gorgeous. So here's an interesting one. This one had a scape, a garlic scape that I did not cut off. I missed it. And this does not look awesome. It actually looks a little split. You can see. So that's a good reason to get your scapes cut, right? I mean, I will certainly eat this. I'm not going to cure it. I'm just going to take it in and eat it as it is. So this one that was all brown doesn't look actually too bad. It's got a little split on it. You can see on this side. But the paper is still intact, so it's probably going to be okay. That's one that I would eat sooner rather than later. It's one of the first ones I'll eat, aside from the one that I didn't cut the scape off. All right, other ones look pretty good, so I'm just going to harvest them all and we'll get curing them. Okay, so I have a line of garlic here. I've got them kind of head to toe so that they can dry properly. Yum, love garlic. And you don't really have to worry about these being outside if you're curing them, because, you know, most animals, if you're out in, you know, a lot of nature like we are, they're not going to bother garlic. They don't like the smell, which is great. Don't brush off the dirt at this point because the paper is very delicate. The dirt will dry and then you can gently either tap it or brush it off. But at this point, just kind of knock off what you can, but don't actively brush it off because you'll undoubtedly get some of the paper and you want to keep that on there. So when these have sat for 2 to 3 weeks, you'll notice that they're a lot drier than they are now. And what you'll do is you'll cut these little roots off, and then you can cut them down at that point if you want. You can also braid them. You know, you see those beautiful braided garlic being stored. You can also store them in a cloth bag, something that's ventilated, or a basket. But make sure that there's a little bit of airflow in there, and check them periodically when they're in storage, and make sure that, you know, nothing's rotting. Make sure that you're picking any ones that look a little bit split. Use those first, because they're not gonna keep for you very long. But otherwise, these will keep for months if they're intact, which is amazing. Look at these beautiful, beautiful garlic. Some people have asked why bother growing your own garlic. You can so easily get it at the store, but it tastes different. Like anything that you grow, it tastes different. This is amazing tasting garlic. I would recommend, if you do grow garlic, use it for something that you're really tasting it. Like even, you know, if you eat bread, do some garlic and a little olive oil and balsamic, like just chopped garlic. Dip your bread in there. It is amazing the difference that your homegrown garlic will taste. And I also think that, you know, the closer to the source, the healthier it is. Sometimes in the store, the garlic is sprayed with a drying agent. This is not. You're just gonna cure it naturally. So there's no added anything on this garlic. It's super healthy. It's really delicious. I have a blog about the benefits of garlic that you can check out. So enjoy some gorgeous, gorgeous garlic. Thanks so much. Have a great day.